In this video, we're going to overview the basic search engine. To locate the basic search engine, you need to simply click on the search magnifying glass located here. Now, this is our second video installment talking about the various search engines in Logos, and it's imperative that you watch each one because we won't repeat what's been covered in other videos, and together they will help you learn how to search more effectively in Logos Bible software. Now, after you click the search button, the search window will open up, and it's important that you click Basic, located right here. Now, with the basic search engine, you have some options. We'll take a look at each one of those. The first one is at the far right, and it's called the Bible Knowledge Commentary in my search engine. This is the book or collection selector. So go ahead and click that. And what we're going to do is just choose all resources for now. Now, when you choose all resources, you lose that menu option, and all you have is all text. And if you click all text, you'll see that you get access to the special menu, Search Fields, as well as all the highlighting searching. And if you click Search Fields, it gives you access to all the various searches. Let's change this now to just searching a single book. So let's click All Resources, and let's type in Bible K, Bible space K. Under Series, it's the Bible Knowledge Background Commentary. That's a different resource. We want to go to Top Resources and look for Bible Knowledge Commentary, BKC, and click it. If you don't have the Bible Knowledge Commentary in your collection, any whole Bible commentary that covers Genesis through Revelation will work. Now that we've chosen our book, or collection, in this case a book, one commentary, let's go over to all passages and click it. Now the purpose of this feature, and it's only enabled when your resources that you've chosen have this capability, but notice that we can actually type in a Bible passage. So I'm going to type in Genesis. Next, choose Genesis from the menu below. Now what's going on here? The capability in Logos is this. Now, the Bible Knowledge Commentary is a whole Bible commentary, Genesis to Revelation. But by choosing Genesis, we're only going to search the Genesis portion of that commentary. That is really powerful. So if you want to know if people are talking about a certain subject matter in the confines of Genesis, this is how you do it. Now, let's leave our search the way it is, and let's search for something. So I'm going to put in less than sign. I'm going to type in Revelation, and I'm going to put in greater than sign. So we're going to look for the Bible cross-reference to the book of Revelation in the Bible Knowledge Commentary in the Genesis chapter. Let's go ahead and press enter. Now, a search like this can take a few moments to run. Now, let's take a look at our search results. Notice that we got 8 results and 5 articles, and each article that comes back is from Genesis. We're only searching the Genesis portion of the commentary. That is really cool. Now, let's change this from Genesis. Click on Genesis, click the X, and then just choose all passages. You'll notice in a few moments that we go from 8 results to 1,855. That tells us that we're searching beyond just the chapter of Genesis, but the whole Bible commentary for this. And as you can see, we got lots of pages of search results. So that important criteria can make all the difference on how you're searching and the kind of search results you'll get back. Now over at the left, if we click all text, Logos gives us access to the special search fields. So if you click the triangle next to search fields, you can see that there's author, description, footnote text, heading text, large text, surface text, tag, and title. Each one of these allows you to search that specific information within the book. So these are the search fields that you can choose to search on to be even more specific. And again, the way it's going to be working is if Logos has tagged the book, let's say author field, you can search that author field in the book and find information. I have found that some of these searches can be difficult because the information is so limited, very rarely are you going to use it. All right, let's go ahead and click all text to close that window. Like the Bible search engine, the basic search engine has the same general features. Over to the left, we have the hamburger menu. Let's click that. But you can see that the search templates are a little bit reduced. We only have basic, and we have references and milestones. Let's go ahead and click on commentary on one passage refers to another. So again, our help box opens up, and here's the commentary on the Bible passage and refers. This is very similar to the search we ran before. But let's do it again. We'll type in Genesis as our commentary and select it from the menu right here. And then let's type in Revelation like we did before. Click on that. Notice what Logos does. It gives us the search that we would actually run. That is, Revelation within the milestone Genesis. And let's click search and see what our search results are. And look at that. We got 8 results and 5 articles. So we got the same search results using 2 different searches. Let's go ahead and click the hamburger menu to close our search templates. Over at the right, notice we only have 3 views. We have ranked view. And what ranked view is going to do is Logos is going to put at the top of the search result list what it thinks is the best hit for what you search for. Then there's by resources. In this case, we're only searching 1 commentary. So this is going to put our book at first, and then the search results will be listed in verse by verse or canonical order since it's the commentary. So Genesis will come first, and the rest will come later. So it's all in verse by verse order. Then we have by count. So if a particular search had more hits, let's say in one part of the Bible than the other, or one part of the book than the other, you would get those hits more up front. So again, it's Logos weighting out the search results to match the selection you have. I recommend ranked as your default. Only go to by resource or by count when you have a special need to do so. Now at the top right, we have the stoplight menu. Go ahead and click on that. You'll see that we have very similar options to the Bible search. Match case, match all word forms, match equivalent references. We also have print export, send to inline search, save as a visual filter. That visual filter will apply not to the Bible, but to this particular book. And the rest of the menus we've looked at before. Let's go ahead and click close. Notice what happened. The commentary closed. So remember, that menu affects that search window. Let's go ahead and click on the search magnifying glass and return to our basic search. Now there's a couple searches you just need to know in order to leverage the basic search engine. And there's really 2 things. One is remember that you're searching books of the library. Now, I will either search a specific book or I'll search a specific set of books. That's my collections. So I'm going to do a collection right now. I'm going to put in type, colon, and I'm going to put in commentary. Now, I've created this collection, book type commentary. I'm going to select that. Now, let me show you what that collection looks like. So I'm going to go to Tools. I'm going to type in Collect. Then I'm going to choose Collections. Then I'm going to click Open. And I'm going to type in Type, Commentary. Then choose Book Type Commentary from the drop-down menu. So you can see that we have Book Type, Commentary is the collection name. And then we have Type, quote, Bible Commentary, in quote. And what's going on here? We're looking at the Type column. And in the type column, Logos has designated some books as Bible commentaries. This particular rule will allow me to search all my commentaries in the library. I love this capability within the basic search engine. So creating collections where you take books in your library and organize them around a topic, a theme, or a type of book is a really good strategy with a large library, so you're not searching unnecessary books for information you're looking for. Let's go ahead and click X to close this window. All right, so we're searching all our commentaries, and I'm going to put a less than sign, and we'll look for a very specific verse, 22:1. We'll go ahead and press enter to search for that verse. Now, this is the first search that I typically run against any type of book. I'm looking for a specific passage. Now, this is an important concept you got to get. So Logos has gone through the work of finding all the Bible verses in various commentaries, various books, and tagged them. So that when you search for a verse, you're not searching for the paragraph text. You're actually looking for the verse in the text. This is a big deal. Think of it as an index. So we searched on Revelation 21, and what do we get back? Every place where Revelation 21 is cited in a book. This is very powerful. The only alternative would be to search on the actual English Rev 22:1, and we would find that if we run that search, we would get some results, but not as much because we're searching on the text. And depending on how that book identifies Bible references, we may get some, we may miss others. For example, I'm doing Rev. Well, some books have done Revelation 22. So if I search on that, I'm going to get a different set of results. Some use Roman numerals like this with a space or a period. And so that can complicate your search results as well. Searching on the less than sign and then type in the passage and the verse and the chapter and all that, and closing that search with a greater than sign will allow you to search on verses. So this is the first search that you must master with the basic search engine. Choosing the collection, putting a Bible verse. Now the next one that goes with that is I'm going to go back to my search box, click in it, hit space, all capital letters, the word near, space again, then I'm going to put in a keyword. So let's say put in heaven. So now I'm searching for every place in all my commentaries, mind you, where Revelation 22:1 is cited, and near that is heaven. Now near means approximately 20 to 30 words. So near context is what we're looking for. Notice we got specific results. There's our verse, and there's our word heaven. Now why are we doing this? Well, if you think about it, we're looking for a single paragraph, a single sentence in a book, somewhere in the book, a needle in a haystack, where these two concepts are talked about in close proximity. Now, I don't like to use a word from an actual passage. So, for example, if we open up the Bible and we go to Revelation 22:1, the word heaven is not mentioned here, but this is about the new heaven and new earth. So I don't like to use a word from the text because I tend to get back people who are just citing the text, and I don't want that. I want people who are explaining the text. And since this is about heaven, heaven is a really good related term. Searching with the verse in close proximity increases the likelihood that if I find these two in the same sentence, not only that sentence, but that paragraph is probably discussing heaven. And that's what I'm looking for. So we'll cover this again in more videos, but this is such an important capability in the basic search engine. Now, I'm not going to spend much time. There's a lot other things you can do with the basic search engine, and that's really up to you. But searching on a verse and searching on a verse near a keyword against a collection is probably the two most important things you need to learn using the basic search engine. Now, there's one other one that I want to show that's another kind of a big deal, and it's large text. And what this will do is this will search the headings, the significant titles and chapter titles and paragraph titles within the commentary. You can see from the search results that river is mentioned here. Chapter 6, the crossing of the Jordan River. And if we click on that link, you can see river is large text. Let's go to this rivers and wadis of Palestine. We click that, and again, large text. Now its sister search is heading. Now, depending on the book and depending on Logos, sometimes these are synonymous, sometimes they are different. You will get different search results. So here, let's click on Royal River, and we can see that Royal River is a heading. But notice it's not large text. It's just a section within the index here. Let's go River of Tears. Here, we can see that it is a section, a heading to a paragraph. So when I'm trying to find information on a topic, searching on heading or large text usually puts me at a label that precedes a paragraph or a chapter. This is better information than simply searching on river and finding any passing reference in a paragraph on river. Look at this. Now here we have the section, the life river. We have a verse, river, but now we've got all these mentions of river. That's just too much information and could throw our search results off. So by using heading or large text, we can really focus on major sections in the commentary where these are being discussed. And notice I use the Boolean OR with a space on both sides to run both searches at the same time. So this is another important search you must master, the heading search and large text search. It's better to search and get an article back than a whole bunch of hits in a paragraph back. Now, one other tip that's kind of handy, if we get rid of the or and the extra spaces and put a comma, left parenthesis, heading colon river, comma, large text colon river with a right paragraph, will allow us to search both at the same time. I just find this a little bit easier. It's like searching for a list of items, heading river, large text river, etc. All right, so in closing, this is the strategy of using the basic search engine. You're going to identify a series of books that you're going to select, in this case, book type commentary, and then you're going to put in your search criteria. Maybe it's a verse and a keyword, maybe it's a heading or a large text. There are certainly more capabilities, and you should explore those through the hamburger menu. But this is the way to find information in your library. Let's go ahead and click on the Close All Panels button at the top right. And this concludes our overview of the basic search engine.